So the video is on. So now the student will come here and create a list tile, a to-do tile for me. Let's see who that is. Fatima Khan, Ghiasuddin Ba. Fatima Khan, come. Where is Fatima? So you know what I want you to do? I want you to create a new, okay, let me create a new folder. So this is separate widget, right? So we're gonna place our separate widgets to separate folder, and I'm gonna call it to do tile.dar. So here I want you to create the stateless widget. Stateless widget. Create a new folder, widgets, create a new file inside there, to do tile.dar. How do we create the stateless widget, Fatima Khan? What was the shortcut?
What should I do?
ST.
What?
Which one?
STV.
STL. Okay. Name it to do tile. Fatima Khan. Type. Just start typing. Start typing. Capital letter. It's a class. Capital letter. To do. No. D. Make D small.
Okay.
To do tile. Capital letter. Yes. Correct. Okay. So now go to app.dart, please. Go to app.dart.
Upload that.
App. The file app.dart. The red file, the red one. Yes. No, about. Find app.dart. Yes. And call that to do tile inside your body, please. You see your body is empty. I want you to call the new widget you created here.
Again. Text.
No, don't go to the next line. It's the same line. No need to do string. What's the name of your widget you just created?
To do.
Just to do?
To do tile.
Just type to do tile straight away. To do tile. Okay, you see the second one will import that for you. Just click on the second one. Yeah. So that's all it imports for you. Okay. Control S. Save your work. Control S. You are not clicking Control S. You are clicking Control C maybe.
All of them?
Just Control S. Control. Yes, now you click. Okay, open emulator, please. Where's the emulator? Emulator. This is mobile. Where's your mobile phone?
1 minute.
Down there, in control panel.
Okay.
This one. You see? This one. Click on that. Yeah, so for now it's just like this, ugly. Thank you very much for some how you can see. Why it displays this kind of X? Because when you create stateless widget, first of all it just creates placeholder. And placeholder will occupy all the empty space, it will just make this. Okay? So just to tell you that you have to remove and put your code instead. Okay, so the next guy will create this style for me. This one. Okay, I should add new students to our list, right? You know all of this? Nimatullah?
No problem.
Hmm?
No problem.
Not probably all. But I will add, what's your name? Nimatullah, right? Nimatullah, like this? Nimatullah. And your last name? Nir Ma Tov. And Kumush. Your last name, Kumush? Tursunova? Okay. Okay, the next guy. Yakhraban. Come. Do you remember how to do list style? Okay. Yes. Have it right here. So, guys, don't be left behind. I'm going very slowly. Catch up, please. So, we have to create something called list style. List. It's a widget, list. Yes. Style. Yes, that one. Go inside. No, I mean, go inside the brackets. Enter, yes. So question, who remembers, how can I put the first icon here? Child. Leading, very good, Sim. Leading. In order to place the first widget here, at the front you have to use leading. Put icon. Icon, correct. Brackets. Icons. Checkbox outline. Dot. Don't search. Dot, just do dot. Just start typing. Checkbox. Check. Yeah, the third one. Just do the third one.
This?
Yes. That's all. Okay. And now, next question. How can I put the text in the middle?
Center.
No, no.
Title.
Title. Good. Who said title? That's very good. Title, yes. Text, it accepts text. Okay, then just write the first one, breakfast for now. Breakfast. Okay. Control S, let's see what we got. Come on. Control S. Open the emulator. Emulator, guys, is your mobile phone. Go down, it's down there. Yes. Emulator is your mobile phone on your screen. Yeah. So we got this. So now it's not clickable yet. So we have one more icon actually. So next question, how can I place an icon at the end? No. Big simple. How can I place something at the end of the title? Who remembers?
Margin?
No, that was Abba. Good, but that was Abba. But this is style, this is different widget. No. Remember when we created WhatsApp, we put the time at the end. We used trailing. Go down, come on. Trailing.
What?
Trailing. Trailing. Yeah, that one. It should be icon as well.
I can do it.
What did you miss?
What?
What did you miss? No. Look at the previous example. No. Look at the previous example first.
A.
This would be delete. Okay. Yeah, Control S. Okay. That's all for now. Thank you, Mr. So I want everybody to have this. Everybody should have breakfast.
Yes. I already sent the code. This is what we write. Of course, I sent the beginning code and we just wrote this. Why don't you write yourself? Fix the error. Try to fix.
What's error? What's it?
You didn't underline. How can you say that it had error for you? And I told you, don't write in this way. Just put STL. Papa, you can continue. Don't wait. So now your next task is you have to create a class for Todo. Remember, we created a WhatsApp contact class or book class which accepts the title, author, and the image URL, right? I want you to create a class for Todo which has ID, just text like breakfast, and then the Boolean value is done, because when we click on it, it should be done, right? So to this.
Is it like just copying the class, for example, just and changing its like to do is when we open brackets and we add some kind of, I don't know, text maybe.
Yeah, if it was only text, we would just open string list. But it has text. It will have ID as well, because we need to create ID for deleting it. We cannot delete by text. We should delete by ID. So we need to have ID, and we will have this functionality, right? So when I click, it should display check and line through, right? So to do this, we have to create another Boolean variable, is done, which will be false first. Try to do it. Yes.
Can you show main?
Main. Most probably your import is wrong. Check your import, because this is my project import. Just remove one P, put it back and click, it will just import properly. Who has problems? Can I continue? Okay, let's continue. So now we need to create. So now we have only one, right? We have only one to do. We need to create a list of to dos, and all of them should be different, right? All of them should be different. So to do this, we have to create a class for our to do. Remember, we created a class for our WhatsApp contact, and we created a separate class for our book as well, which had author, title, image URL. Remember? So the same thing. Our to do will have the text and the Boolean value whether it's done or no, and also it will have an ID. Okay, we'll come back to ID later on, but we will need it. Okay, so I'm going to call random student again. He will come here and create a model for me. So let me, oops. He will create a model. So models to do .dart. So here he will create, or she will create a model. Ooh, you want to come, Nimatullah? Or not today? Okay, not today. كل خير. All the girls today. Come كل خير. Easy task. Create class. Name it to do. You should have the properties. ID, text, and is done. Why are you supposed to do that? I have to hold my app. No, we're not creating a widget now. This is just a class with files. So just have class, name it to do. Sudo. Yeah. And then, yes, correct. It should have ID, which is string. No. Remove it. Press tab, tab, tab. I mean tab, the key tab. Two space.
Space.
Yeah, one more space. Then you write, it's important. Okay?
Right.
ID, string text. Now import. Here you have import. Okay. Then call my app. Okay, string text and boolean is done. Now, boolean from smaller. Bool.
No. This.
Is done.
I think ID should be
No. Later on, we're gonna use display time and but the strings. That's why I think it's strings. But yeah, in later
Get
days,
the-
we use.
I
No, give
don't-
it a name. Is done. Done. Yes. Correct. Now, why is it giving me an error? Because I don't have
don't give.
constructor. Create constructor. No, you can't. Constructor for to do. Just like to do. Remove one. To do. Open parenthesis. No, you said house. Okay, thank you very much. So everybody should have this. And I want to make it required actually. I want to name it, I want to have named parameters. So I will do this, guys. Look. to make it even safer, I'm going to use required here and here. Okay, so they must pass a value. Should I make is done required or no? What do you think?
No.
So what should be the first value of is done?
False.
Why false? Yes, so guys, I want you to understand what we are doing. So if I type new to do, gym for example, I'm going to go to gym in the evening, right? So is it done when I create it? No, not yet, right? Obviously. That's why we just make it false in the beginning. Okay, just put false here. False. Okay, when I create, I just have to pass the ID and the text, and it will be is done false. Can I continue, guys? Yeah, if you have problems, not this hard. Check the brackets and do some this side. Also, you have to check. I'm using curly braces this time.
Teacher, nothing will change in this way.
Nothing. Okay, now our job is to create multiple to-dos. Okay, with their ID and text. Okay, then we will display them in our screen. So basically, we need to create a list of these to-do objects. Any volunteers to come here and do it? Any volunteers to come? Yes, yes. Come, Rosario. Very good. So first of all, create a list here. So before we use list view builder, we have to have a list first, right?
Yes.
So create a list of to-dos, yes. Yes?
List to do.
Yeah, the first one. The first one, yes.
No. We should first.
Just type list, you typed correctly. List, the first one, yes. Click the first one. Yeah, the first one, yes. Then
view.
No. List view we will have inside our widget down there. Now I want you to create just a list of objects,
Ah,
list of to-dos. Put triangle brackets.
like that.
Okay, let me create list myself, then you will do list view builder, okay?
Yes.
Because this part, maybe we don't know. I will call you for list view builder. You can see it now. Okay, you have to create to-do, right? List of to-dos, right? So we will import the to-do from where? From our to-do file. So if we just type to-do, it will just prompt this one, right? So you just, oops, what happened? Okay. Did it import? Okay, never mind, let's continue it. So I'm gonna call it to-do, and then this will be a list. And then inside here I have to create to-dos here. Okay, so to-do, and I have to give ID. ID will be like 1 for now. Then text, and text will be breakfast. Okay, I'm gonna ask Akabar, give me your daily routine, Akabar. We're gonna follow your daily routine. So, yes, yours. So after you wake up, you have breakfast, then wake up is not a to do, right? You just wake up sometime.
After breakfast?
Yes, after breakfast. Second, university, and then after uni, what do you do? Lunch. Oh, so much food. Okay, yeah.
Extra one.
Then after lunch, what do you do?
Study, homeworks.
I don't think so. don't lie. You didn't do your homework. You do your homework. So you do all the subject except mobile. Okay, homework. Okay. Then rest. That's I understand. Okay. Then dinner. Oops. Dinner. Then
Sometimes I'll walk.
oh, walk. Evening walk, right? Evening walk. How many kilometers?
Just this.
Huh? That just walk inside the room from your computer to the bed. Okay, but good. So, guys, do you know the idea of IDs? Do you know why we need IDs? Do you know or no? To differentiate. Yeah, so guys, later on when we do this delete, imagine I have breakfast and I have another breakfast, imagine. Because it's possible that I type two things at a time. Then I want to delete. So I click delete here. So then my program will not know which breakfast to delete because both of them are the same. Okay? So it will be confused. So we need to have something very unique to identify. Okay, that's why we need to give ID. An ID cannot be repeated. For example, Akabar, what's your last name? Akabar Abdul. We may have like many Akabar Abdul in Uzbekistan. That's why we give you what? Passport. And your passport number is unique. It cannot be repeated. Okay? That's why we need IDC as well. In order to be able to delete and later on update as well. So now Rosa will create a list view to look through this list and display all these values inside the screen. If you know how to do it, don't wait. Do it. Okay, you can go down now. You can go down. You see the body? Remove to the tile. Remove to the tile. No need. Just remove to the tile. Remove the bracket. Just type this view builder. Not list style with them. Use these buttons. Okay?
Yes, yes. Yes.
Can you go to the next slide first?
Uh-huh. Yes. We should item count 3.
Why 3?
Because
Yeah, I draw 3, but how many I have there? How many I cover has? Go up, go up, go up. So how many we have?
7.
Okay.
And now I should do index.
Item builder, yes, context index, yes. Item builder, yes. That one. Okay, function first, function. Brackets. Normal brackets. Then inside you have to write context. Context, yes. The second parameter should be I. No, comma. Don't remove it. Comma. Comma.
Index.
Comma. Not dot index. Comma. Yeah, just press enter. Just press enter. Oh, okay. Control Z. Control Z. Remove index. Put comma instead of dot. Then put I. You can just put I. Go outside of the brackets. Then create curly braces. Yeah, go down, yes. So now, what should you do? You have to return.
Return. So
Which widget you need to return?
to do.
No. What did we call the widget with all these checkboxes?
This and
Who created this widget? What's the name? Who? Yeah, this we need to call this widget. Yes.
to do type.
Yes. Call it from there. Return. Semicolon.
And now I should write the function.
Not that you have to pass parameters later on, but now for now just put semicolon. Let's see what we got. Just put semicolon. Control S.
Like
No, semicolon. Yeah, Control S. Open the emulator. Okay, we got all these 7 to-do tasks, which is enough for now. So the look and you may see. Question, guys. So you see I have 7 to-dos here. Imagine I'm gonna add like 10 or 15 more like this. Will it display 10 more?
No.
Why doesn't display the rest?
Because there are some
Because it's always gonna be 7. So what should I do instead of 7?
lens.
The length of my list, okay? Then as many items I have in my list, that many items will be displayed here. Okay? So always put to-do's length. So you have to write down this part, guys. And okay, I want to delete this.
Why same picture?
Hmm?
Or your
I don't know. It's your daily routine. I'm joking. No, because we didn't complete the next step. Okay, guys, you can use this. You can use this list.
Can you show the next part of code?
Yes. So put that list inside before your build method, and just type this. Guys, if you don't see these many breakfasts, call me or bring your laptop to me.
Could you scroll? Can you scroll like?
So when you type, guys, try to understand what's going on. If you don't understand, please ask. Yes, Shahroz.
I did mistake.
Okay, your mistake is you didn't create, or you created but you didn't complete it. Okay, so you have to complete it. It should have is done, and it should have the constructor. Like this. So you have to go require this ID, require this text, and this is done, should be equal to false. That's what you missed. Okay, now no more error, you see. And then here to do tile. What is your to do tile? Do you have to do tile? You have, but you call it list tile. Call it to do tile. That's all. To do tile. Now you have to import it. So what's wrong? Why did you do this?
I didn't do this. It's after.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. So now try to run normal. No, you have error. See it.
In here I should run.
No.
No.
Oh, you already clicked. So you have, when did you click? Okay, if this too slow, Chrome, and just press this one. Why you have many emulators? It will slow down your PC. Who has problems? Bring it to me if you have problems. It will run. Just wait. Because don't open multiple emulators. Even one emulator is very heavy. Okay, let's continue, guys. So now our job is to display all these values. We need to display all these values instead of brackets, 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 right? So how can we do it? Let me show you. So for that, you see we are calling to-do tile, right? So if I go to my to-do tile, which was created by who? I forgot actually. So the student who created to-do tile, he just said it should be breakfast all the time. Okay? So now this is wrong because it shouldn't be breakfast. I should accept these values from here and display it here, right? Is it clear what I want to do? So I need to accept a to-do somehow and then display its text here, okay? So my job is somehow I need to accept these to-dos inside my to-do tile. The task is clear, I hope. So in order to accept anything inside a class, you just have to create an instance of it here. So I'm going to create instance of what? Instance of to-do. Okay? So I'm going to make it an empty to-do for now. Just give it a name, that's all. So whenever I create to-do, I have to import it. And then remove const, and then I want to include it inside my constructor, this to do. So whenever I call my to do tile, I need to pass what? I need to pass to do now, which should be instance of to do object. So now this one will give me error because it says to do is required, So I have to go and just provide to do, and from where I get my to dos from here, right? From my list. So I just type the name of my list, and then how can I get the element of a list? By index. Okay, so if I give 3, it will give me what? A cover. If I say 3, it should give me what? 0, 1, 2, 3. It should be give me homework. It starts with 0. Don't look at the ID. Homework. Okay. If I give 1, it should give me what, Lutfullah? If I give 1 here, it should give me what? Look at the screen. I'm showing something on the screen. If I give 1 here, yeah, are you Lutfullah? Yes. If I give index 1 here, which one will be displayed here? No, don't look at the idea. That's confusing you guys. It's still an array. It starts with what? With 0. So, uni, right? So now we are able to get these elements. So in order to get them one by one, what should I put? I. So it will give me all the elements one by one, like this. You see? So I got the daily routine of Akabar. So please, guys, go to your to-do tile and add this part.
Because of context I.
Yeah, because I is just like for loop I. It starts from 0. It just goes A plus plus, I plus plus every time.
Does it refuse duplications?
Yeah, it never become 1 in 1. No, it always goes 1, 2, 3, 4. So you have to add this part, and this part, guys. Do it faster. We're running out of time. Guys, whatever I explained just now, we did it already 3 times, okay? It shouldn't be new to you, but you are looking at me just like it's something new to you. We did it with WhatsApp, we did it with books. Okay, let me show you the last part and I'll let you go. So whatever I'm going to explain right now is new. So please pay attention. It might be confusing first, but with practice you will get used to it, okay? So right now what I want is when I click on breakfast, I want it to be completed, right? When I click on lunch, I want it to be completed. So when I'm done with this task, with this to do, I just mark it as completed, okay? So how can I do it? So now I'm changing something, right? I'm changing something inside my to do. So now all of them, are they done or no? They are not done because all of them have is done false. So now I will change is done to what? To true when I click on it. So that's why if I want to change something in my widget, I have to use what kind of widget? Stateful. So I go to my app and I just convert it to stateful widget. Everything the same, you don't have to worry about anything. Just convert it and that's all. For now, just watch. And then I have to create a function which is void. I'm gonna call complete to do, which accepts one to do. Okay, so this function will accept one to do, just like my to do tile. Okay, it accepts one to do, and then I'm gonna use set state. Set state. So I'm gonna update these to dos is done to the opposite value. So whatever value it has, I'm gonna make it the opposite. Okay, so this is a function. So if I pass a to do, the is done value of this to do will be changed. Okay, so now when do I want to call this function? I want to call this function when I click on the list style like this. When I click on it, okay, when I click on this. So my list style is here, right? So my list style has something called on tap. On tap means, so when you tap on the list style, right? So yeah, just like click, yeah. So inside here I have to call this function, right? I have to call complete to do function from here, complete to do, and I'm gonna just pass this to do because I'm in this to do, whatever to do it is. I'm gonna just pass that to do, and this to do is done will be converted to false if it is true. Okay, so now it will give me an error because I'm in different files, right? My to do tile is in different file, my complete to do is in app.dart. Okay, so that's why it doesn't recognize this function. So what do I need to do in this kind of situation? I have to pass this function to my to do tile because I'm going to call it from to do tile. Okay, so the same way I pass my to do, I'm going to pass the function as well like this. So I'm going to just say okay, I'm going to accept it from here actually. So I'm going to accept a function. I can write function which accepts to do, or I can just say it's just final, which will just make it function by itself, so it's shorter. Final complete to do. So I'm going to accept it in my constructor this. So I'm going to say required this complete to do. So now whenever I call my to do tile, I have to pass even the function complete to do. So I'm going to do it here. So complete to do. So complete to do. So this one is the name of the parameter here. This one. Okay. So if I named it, for example, if I name it Kitmon, I'm gonna name it Kitmon here. Okay, to differentiate. Okay. So that's the name of the parameter. Okay. And this one is the name of the function you are passing. So if this is, for example, if this is Kitmon, which one will be Kitmon? On the right side, okay? For you to differentiate. Okay, so now, for the most part, we just do the same name, okay? Like this. So now I accept it. So now it should be working fine, but it doesn't show anything. In order to understand whether it's working or no, I'm gonna do this. Icon. So here I'm gonna say if my to do's is done. If it is, oops, what am I doing? Icons, right? If it is done, so I'm gonna use this. If it is not done, otherwise I'm gonna use another icon, which is just check icons, checkbox, right? Like this. So if it is done, yeah, it's white, it's opposite. So it should be here, and that should be there. And look what happens now. I save my work and I click on it. It doesn't work yet, so what's wrong? Complete to do. Checkbox is done. Complete to do is done, to do is done. So I missed something. Let me check. Complete to do. Complete to do, set state. I think I have a problem with my set state. No? To do is done. So let me check. Maybe I have a problem with my UI. Let me check. So the problem is here. Guys, do you see any problem with my set state? Am I doing something wrong? Hmm? No. So let me just set state. Oh yeah. I missed one more bracket. Sorry guys. I missed one more bracket. My bad. So now it should be working. Yeah, I missed this bracket. Okay, this bracket I missed. So now let's save. So now it's working like this. Okay. So when I click on it, it gets completed. Okay. So I forgot about bracket. So let me repeat what I did. So when I tap on my list style, I'm calling the function complete to do. But this function is where? Inside app dot. So I created it here. Why I didn't create it right here? Why I couldn't create it right here? Because where is my state? Where is my array? Because my array is here. That's why I had to create it here. Okay. Then I'm just changing the is done from false to true. Then I'm writing the logic. If it is true, then it just should be just checkbox, which is this one. If it is not done yet, then it should be outline checkbox, which is just empty one. Okay. So if I decide that okay, I didn't rest well, I can just make it true as well. So it's just a toggle. So this part might be confusing to you a little bit. Go home and try to do this yourself because you didn't write this code. I recorded the session. Look at the video, watch the video and try to do it yourself and try to understand. And your homework will be try to do this. When you click on this delete button, try to delete this to do entirely from the list. Okay, try to do it. I don't think everybody can do, but try. You will do it? Okay.